Well,
Well, we've been off the last couple of weeks, so
yeah, yeah.
welcome
All right,
back.
so let's go. Welcome back, guys. Well, either way, welcome back. This is episode we're guessing is 9. I'm pretty positive 9. We've been away for a while, and yeah, we've been away for a while. We've been busy ranking up to level 700. On top of that, we had our clan Gambit tournament, which Manuel won. Big ups to him.
Congrats.
It was interesting. We lost a couple of people that. Well, we took this time in order to remake our friendship because I'm pretty sure a lot of us felt a little salty on losing, or probably just was me. But either way, it was fun. It was a fun tournament, and we can't wait till 2 weeks from now. We are having the Gambit Prime tournament. Now that is what I'm looking forward to. It should be really fun because Gambit Prime is a little bit more intense. So hopefully everybody's out there getting their Gambit Prime Destiny going on. I'm pretty sure Jam got something lined up for us to see topics for today.
Well, we got with us in Tower Talk this week. Icy.
Oh yes, yes, I forgot the introduction.
We did kind of rework Tower Talk, so we were off for those last 2 weeks. We got Jam coming back, of course. Jam was promoted as an admin in our clan, so he's back with us. Congratulations. And also, we got Man, who's replacing another admin who left the clan, so we welcome Manuel into the Tower Talk and being part of the admins, as long as we got Bree, who's our special guest.
Actually, Waffles, not fun.
Yeah, there you go. Actually, there we go. I knew somebody was going to start it off. But, yeah, I see you are 100% correct. The Gambit tournament was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, my team lost to Manuel's. Congratulations to him. They did a great job with his team. Unfortunately, we had some hiccups, which, with timing and everything, because we got people in our clan that are from overseas, and we just had people dropping in and off. We had to replace them. But I think this next time, what are you saying, April 20th? Yep. We're going to do it, which is a Saturday. That's like three Saturdays from now. So I'm looking forward to it. I've been grinding Reckoning and Gambit Prime to get my my outfits for Reaper, for Sentinel, Sentry, and Collector. So pretty much I'm going to be ready. Definitely going to be ready. So I recommend anybody who's watching or anybody that's listening that's part of the clan that's going to be part of it, that start getting your armor pieces sets, because they're going to be very helpful. If you don't have them, then you're not going to get the perks to be a part of it. Oh.
Yeah, this should be interesting on who we have join up. Because if we don't have that many people, then that's fine. It's cool. We're gonna have admins on admins team, which would be very exciting.
I want to get drafted.
I want man in the team. So we'll see.
Yeah. I see a Man.
Yep.
Well, I think Bree last night, you and I were going over who we think is going to be a part of it. So we came up with like about 20 names already that look pretty solid.
22, because we needed 24.
Yeah.
To be on everybody's thing.
Yeah, so I think we're going to be able to hopefully get 6 teams. So just knowing the people that were part of it and that did enjoy it, we can definitely get those people back to do it this time.
Definitely.
Quite a few people seem very excited, even though the outcome was a little bit crazy and with the time and everything. But we know better now. This will be the second one, and I think it will go a lot better this time around.
Yeah, and that's what I like about what happened the first time, because at least this way our errors that was made you know, at least this way we could go forward and you know, make some improvements to everything, which I think is awesome. But yeah. Now I don't like. I know there was some talk about having PvP taken out on D3. I know everybody's been talking about that. So me personally, I don't mind. Like I'm starting to like PvP, so it'd be a shame if they were to take it out.
Actually, I see. Bungie said on their message board that that was just a rumor. They have no plans of removing PvP.
Menadżer disagree sa fango.
Man, anything on that?
I don't know. Today I'm pretty good. I'm pretty happy that they Crucible really, man. To be honest. That's all I really have to say, to be honest, really.
Me, I just thought that if they took it out, it'd be a disservice to the fan base and the community, because half of it, they did a poll. Basically, it was like almost split down the middle, that half of the people are PvE players and the other half are PvP, so I looked at it as like, if Bungie came out with a game without PvE, there'd be no way I would buy it. So, kind of, you're just cutting your player base in half if you do that. And I think it would be a huge mistake on their part, and I think they probably know that. So I could see that, that they won't take it out. Even though the whole thing that everybody's talking about is Division 2, with the whole Dark Zone type of thing would be PvE slash, you know, PvP-ish. So, they want to do something like that, I'm open to that, but to totally get rid of Crucible? Nah, I think it's a bad idea. I like Iron Banner. Keep it.
Don't forget Mayhem.
Oh, yes,
yeah,
Mayhem.
that's next week. That's next week.
I do
Mayhem
like
next
Mayhem.
week.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah, and that leads me to Arc Week. Next week's Arc Week, and you're going to have Mayhem and Icy. What they did was, reading upon it, and Jam is reading it right now on the TWAB, is that basically Arc Week is, they're bringing all the supers up for the Arc classes. So you're pretty much going to have a lot of supers being a little bit more powerful than what they are right now. So you're looking at Mayhem next week. They want us all to jump into Mayhem and basically use the new buffs on the supers to test them out. So yeah,
Arcstrider
next week.
Something to say?
Yeah, Arcstrider. Yep. There's a whole bunch of buffs that
Warlocks. Oh, I forgot Warlocks.
Well, they didn't touch Chaos Reach, so which is a good thing. They only touched the top tree and the bottom tree on the, Stormcaller.
And that Warlock emote looks pretty awesome.
Yep. Yeah. They got 3 new emotes. There's a Hunter where he's basically throwing his arc staff or twirling it, and then the Titan's got his it looks like his fists all glowy with arc. So I think Jam, is he like punching his other hand with it?
Yeah.
So yeah, and then the Warlock's got like some kind of glowiness to his hand, like a pyramid or something. I didn't really watch it because I was pressed for time, but...
So Toxic says, actually waffles.
Yes, you guys are not gonna let me live that down, aren't you guys?
Waffles,
Never.
tell him who we met last night.
Yeah. Oh, I don't, listen, we'll do that later. That is later. That is later. That is later. That is
Don't
later.
forget, because I'll forget.
I won't. Me and Bree were gaming last night, and we end up meeting 2 people in Reckoning, and oh my god, it was like freaking Groundhog Day again for me. So yeah. So I'm just putting it at that. I'll fill you in after the broadcast on that one. But also for people that did not get Thunderlord, I see they're gonna have a chance to basically go through what they had in the Halloween Festival of the Lost. You're gonna be able to get Thunderlord instead of it just being an exotic drop. They're going to be able to get the quest, so that's going to be available next week. Yes, and also we're going to have catalysts for the Prospector, Zeros, Hardlight, and Rat King. You can get those from the Nightfall. So
wow,
be grinding some Nightfalls.
Wow.
The Suros was actually from Crucible. The rest were Nightfall.
Oh, was it?
You know,
my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I did get
actually,
the Suros. I did get the Suros from Crucible. But one other thing I heard, Waff, was that you could get the Thunderlord from Spider's Bounty, Yellow Bounty.
Yep.
Really?
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, I guess what happened is because everybody's in an uproar with RNG, so pretty much they're just bringing back the quest. Remember when we had the freaking Festival of the Lost? We had the quest and we went to the Cosmodrome and we did the bounty to get, the quest to get the Thunderlord. So they're bringing that back, so that for people that don't have it.
Those 3 catalysts that you can get through the Nightfalls, you can get them through regular strikes too, just with a lower drop rate. But they should also have the we should have the perk unlocked for doing strikes with a clanmate. Should help you increase your chances of getting catalysts.
Very true. Yep, that's good. Yep, because we are almost unlocking that last perk. I think we're right there, aren't we? Next week we should be able to unlock it.
I think so, yeah.
Cool. Cool. That's definitely cool. Yeah, I look forward to that.
Oh, actually, we've already unlocked it. The last one is the weekly bounty from Hawthorne.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, and also they had a couple of tweaks. As you guys know that they're going to basically up the RNG for getting the stuff you need for your seals, like the ship and Shattered Throne, the Ghost, all those things that are RNG driven, they're going to be able to drop, hopefully in next Tuesday's update. So that's a good thing. Quite a few of us are chasing Cursebreaker, like myself, and to get the ship. It would have been nice if it was this week when Shattered Throne was here, but it's not. But we're going to have to wait another 3 more weeks after that. But yeah, I still think that they made a major mistake with that anyway. It should have been in the blind well. I mean, something that you could do every week. I mean, not something that you can do every 4 weeks. You got to wait around for. So I still don't understand why they did that. But it is what it is. So, but also another thing that I noticed that Bree brought to my attention, because yesterday they had the Gamut Prime Bungie Bounty, where they put it on their stream, and they took questions from people from the community. And one of the things that the developer for Gamut said is that they're changing the invade cooldown time for Gamut Prime. So instead of it being 30 seconds, like just say an invader comes over and just say he does his business, kills us or whatever, or we kill him, he's going to have normally 30 seconds for the portal to open from when he returns. But now it's going to be 40 seconds because they just felt that, so they felt that the timing, you can't, like, I'm a true believer in it because it happens so many times, that when you kill that envoy, it just seems like he's coming right over. So they're making it like 10 seconds more that the cooldown is, so you can get some damage on the Primeval without being interrupted.
But see, I feel
they
like
also changed how much damage it heals the Primeval.
Yeah, it's just too frequent during the boss, like at the end. It's just too frequent when they invade. It's like Waffle said, it's just always when you take down the envoys. Usually it just pops up.
Yeah, but I feel like that's what made it interesting. I feel like that's what made it intense. Because you just took a little bar down for the Primeval, and then they come over and you're like, ah, damn it. Like, back to doing damage. I don't know. I don't know.
See, I'm okay with it because I understand where you're coming from. Chaos is chaos, and honestly, it is chaos when you're trying to, get damage phase. It's different than regular. I mean, regular we could sit back a little bit, but with Prime, it's like you got the knight in front of you. He's throwing freaking burning flames on top of you, and you're just like getting wrecked. And then on top of it, you got to go hunt an invader, and then you got ads shooting you from the middle and stuff like that. So there is a lot of chaos. So maybe that's what they were hearing from the community, that there was too much going on. But hey, listen, you know, it is what it is, and you know, if it makes it better, great. If it doesn't, then they'll change it. And it seems like with all the changes that they're doing lately, it seems like they're trying to get this game in the right place.
But I feel like the strategy for that would have been like, okay, you know what? Right before you take down the third envoy, you just wait until they come over, and then once they leave, you go ahead and just start doing your DPS. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm kind of iffy about it because I feel like it's just gonna make it too easy now.
Oh, it's a matter of 10 seconds. So they did it by 10 seconds. So it's going to be implemented on Tuesday with the update. So
Yeah, we'll see.
Happens.
Yep.
Yeah, see what happens and everything. Oh, you're right. There is a lot of chaos going on when it's damage phase. You know, definitely.
Into the gym.
Yeah, especially since with these new maps, since all maps are open now.
Yeah.
Especially like on the ones on Earth, the ones on the other one was like on Venus. Those two would like seem to have the primeval pretty close to the damage pools.
Yeah, and also I give them credit. The guys that are doing the gamut, they do listen to the community, and they did say that basically they didn't bring in the other maps, the Dream City map and Tangled Shore map, because a lot of people were complaining that they were getting knocked off the map. So also they did not have enough time to get those maps incorporated. So they just felt that taking the other two maps and incorporating the old maps, those were the two good ones, because they just felt like those are the maps that there wasn't a mechanic where you're getting knocked off the sides constantly. So.
Also, those two maps are horrible.
Well,
so I'm glad they're not in it.
Well, the Kel's Grave is definitely the one that's the worst. I'm glad they didn't incorporate that, but they did say that they heard a lot of the feedback that people did not like the Primeval fight on those maps because they were getting knocked off the maps constantly. You know, so, and you can't take that mechanic away from you know, those bosses, because that's a huge mechanic for them. You know, stomping. Yeah. So.
Otherwise, someone will run up to them with a sword and just beat the hell out of them.
Yeah, keep whacking them, or a pole dancer.
Yep.
You know? I play pole dancer, you know? And everything. But, yeah, and like you said, Jam, they want us to incorporate other weapons with heavy. So they want us using rocket launchers also. I mean, you know, and everything. Instead of using, you know, like you said, swords or, you know, machine guns and everything like that. So
yeah, especially nade launchers too as well.
Yeah,
was
they want us.
Prospector, Prosecutor, that one.
Yeah,
that one seems to be doing.
Yeah, that I'll be running next week on Arc Week, because that thing wrecks.
Yeah.
Especially in Reckoning. Oh my God, when we ran that Reckoning that first time, when Manuel, when you said to equip that, everybody should equip it. Seeing Golden Gun numbers 999 across the board, that was pretty goddamn amazing. So,
gotta get that catalyst fast.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder what the catalyst is going to be on these weapons. What do you guys think will be a catalyst? Like, if you were to take Rat King, Prospector, Ceros, you know, those weapons that were getting catalysts, what do you think would be the best type of catalyst for those weapons?
I'm not sure, but I hope it's something that makes Rat King relevant, so that people start using it. It's a pretty fun weapon.
I would say range on that. I mean, it already's got a great perk. You go invisible after a kill. That thing, and I know they extended the duration already, so that's pretty cool. But I would, if you could put a little more range or a lot of more range, like you did with the wrist runner, I would say that would be perfect.
Plus, with the perks with other people using it,
Yeah.
that'd be great.
And get a lot of boss killing videos out there with Rat King, which I enjoy. I like seeing a sidearm take down a boss. It's pretty cool stuff. So what would you guys like to see on like the Cyros regime? I mean, it's got a
Yeah.
great perk as it is, but what do you guys think if it was to add to it?
I feel like one thing that'd be pretty cool is if you can make like a select fire mode, and you can choose whether or not you want to use the quick firing one or the slow firing one. Has the more damage. I say that would probably be something pretty cool. Or maybe like with the perk to where like what do you call it? Like with the magazine doing more damage or something like that. Like I don't know, maybe like buff the damage with that special perk that makes it to where the bottom half of the magazine does more damage. That's stronger, possibly, or the health regen. Pretty interesting to see.
I would say like extended mags, or like a precision shot, like half a clip.
Yeah. Yeah, Toxic was saying that maybe holding square changes the speeds of the weapon.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like he
Yep.
just like clicks it, like something on the gun, like you can click it, and it just shoots.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah. How about hard light? I would say give it more stability.
Oh,
yeah.
That one definitely
Yeah.
needs it.
That's one thing you can agree on.
Yeah.
Yeah. That gun would be so good if it was stable, if it didn't jump. I mean, I know probably they do it for a certain reason because, you know, you're getting ricochets off the wall and everything. So I can understand why they do it, but if they can stabilize that weapon would be fun to use.
Especially on Nightfalls too, like Prism, or just like
Yeah.
Singes, like the match game. That'd be something.
Yeah. Yeah, they came up with a great concept with that weapon. I mean, they really did. That you could switch the elements and everything like that on the, you know, while you're playing. But that gun just goddamn sucks so bad with its freaking the way it just freaking jumps it's crazy.
You know what the hard light reminds me of? I'm sorry to cut you off. You know what it reminds you of?
Yeah, that-
The necrochasm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
D1.
Yeah, a little bit. But the necrochasm wasn't as jumpy as the hard light. The hard light was definitely had not as much stability as the necrochasm. You know, the only thing that was wrong with the necrochasm was the range. Range was pretty shitty on it, I thought. But
Yeah.
but good point. Yep, it's sort of like that. But that gun could be so much better. I just think it could be so much better. So.
I used to use it a lot in EOW, and then afterwards it's just, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to like using that in match game Nightfalls as well. With the shields, really nice to use.
How about the Prospector? What do you think would be a good perk to put on that catalyst?
Prospector's already got some pretty good stats as it is. I'd say like just buff the reload speed.
Yeah.
You could get a lot of DPS out of that.
I like the weapon. I feel like
How about,
maybe a
how
little
about,
more
how about
blast.
because it's full? How about if it's full auto firing speed? You speed it up. That would be pretty awesome. Boom, 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 boom. You know. So.
Oh, like the longer you hold it, the faster that it fires.
Yeah, the
That'd be
faster
pretty
it
crazy.
fires.
Especially with Luna factions too. That'd be pretty crazy to use.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
dude. With the Titan barrier, you'd be standing behind the Titan barrier, boom, 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 and you just see freaking things go flying across your screen like, holy shit. That'd be crazy. That would definitely be crazy. I don't know. I'm pretty excited. I hope they come up with something really creative with these catalysts. I mean, I miss grinding for them because I pretty much have almost every one, probably except for the Mida. I don't have the Mida.
Same here.
I don't play comp, so and seeing that, and I'm going to be goddamn honest, seeing Manuel get to legend rank in Crucible and he never got it dropped. I mean, god damn it, how do you not get it? You know, so not looking forward to grinding comp and trying to get the MITA to put outlaw on my
What's la
weapon.
mami?
So, and everything. So, but I'll definitely look forward to at least have something to grind for next week, whether it's strikes, crucible, something like that, to get these catalysts. It'd be a lot of fun.
Yes.
You know, once you get it, and then the whole thing of leveling up is pretty much cool. You got something to do. That's why I got, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I got a little salty about what they did to the Whisper and to the Sleeper with the ammo economies, because think about what we did to get the catalyst. Besides getting the catalyst, what we did after getting the catalyst, and they did what they did to it when we had to level up those two weapons, which was not easy.
No, it
Definitely
wasn't.
was not easy.
It wasn't, especially that Sleeper.
Yeah, and then now they turn around and they take the like half the ammo away from you. I just think that was totally wrong on their part.
Yeah.
Because if you do have the catalyst, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, that Sleeper stimulant catalyst, that was no fun to level up.
It wasn't.
You know, getting all those kills with that sniper rifle sucked. You know, the SMG wasn't bad, but the sniper rifle did not have. And then you had to go into the Whisper and do the whole run of the Whisper and get the chests and then do the oracles. Dude, that was a lot to get that done.
Yeah, it
and
was.
To do what they did to it, it basically just was a total. I felt they stuck up the middle finger to those people on that. Like, we don't care what you did to get those catalysts and make that weapon powerful. We're strolling it back because nobody's using goddamn rocket launchers. I mean, give me a goddamn break, and grenade launchers. You
want people to use rocket launchers, make it track.
Make them better. Yeah, do better tracking or make them better. Don't take away the animal economy from a Whisper that people love using and the sleeper stim. Yo, dude, I don't even use my sleeper stimulant anymore. It's just not fair. You just took away half the bullets out of that goddamn thing.
Yep.
So I don't even hardly use it anymore. And like I said, I just felt like it was a big, FU to us that grinded to get those catalysts, and they took it away.
I think the worst part of doing the Sleeper Catalyst is the last part. Getting all those kills. Oh my goodness. It was just horrible. I wouldn't want to do it again.
No. What are you kidding me? I got it on PC. There's no way I'm going to level that thing up. Nope. Ain't happening. No. Just use it regular. That's it. Not bothering. So. And like I said, it all comes down to the simple fact that when they do that data over at Bungie, they want to know what people are using. And if they see such a drastic, like a drastic, like disparity is the word, of a certain weapon, they want to know why people aren't using them. Why don't you just goddamn ask the community? Ask them why we're not using rocket launchers. We'll tell you, tracking sucks on it. The only thing that's good on a goddamn rocket launcher is cluster bombs, and they freaking screwed those too. So, yeah, so, give me a goddamn break. I mean, I'm using rockets in Gamut because it does do significant damage, but other than that, the only other thing that really does a lot of damage is Thousand Voices. And also, I get it. You had to do something to make that better, because that was a grind to get. RNG grind, not grind, whatever. If you did not have Webb's RNG or somebody like that, you had to grind out the last wish. And to be honest with you, Manual don't even have... Manual, you didn't get it, right? Yet?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten it yet. But at least when he does get it, he has something to use it in. You know what I mean? Because before that, the damage on it was terrible. It was kind of like, now that's the sleeper stimulant, comparable to damage, and that people are using that now instead of sleeper stimulant, or even Whisper.
Until it gets nerfed.
Until it gets nerfed, yeah. Somebody in Gamut will complain about it. So anybody excited about the subclasses getting buffed next week?
Yep.
It's gonna make me switch back to Arc on most of my classes.
Yeah. Hopefully Stormcaller will be able to shine in Crucible more often now. I haven't seen people use Stormcaller since like Destiny 1, to be honest with you. In fact, I haven't seen anybody really use Warlocks in Crucible and just in general. It's just been Hunters and Titans from what I've seen.
Yeah, and they said that there was something about Noble Warp also that they're gonna fix on Noble Warp.
Yeah, they said the last nerf hit it too hard, so they're gonna buff it up a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. I used it in Crucible, and it took like about hold the button down like 2 times to kill one person, and I was just like, what the hell happened to this super Crucible? So.
Yeah, it'll be exciting. It's gonna be exciting. I feel like it's gonna be exciting, so I'm pretty hype about it.
Oh, we did forget to talk about one big thing in Gambit.
What was that, Jamie?
The new Gambit weapons are going to be dropping more frequently, and you're going to have a chance to get them just from a completion of Gambit Prime matches. And they're going to also fall from the Reckoning, and if you don't get one in the completion of the Reckoning, if you stay in the Reckoning, your odds get higher the longer you stay in until you get one.
That's good. That is definitely good.
So you need that specific Gambit weapon that you need. There's a chance when that update comes out. I also had the pain getting the Soul Survivor. You can ask Waffles. And yes.
Take your time.
Snapchat.
Well, the good thing about that is that basically everybody will get to experience some really good weapons. I think they did a good job with the weapons. There's only a couple that I don't really care for, but I thought the auto rifle from Reckoning is really good. If you get your hands on it, I think you'll know what I'm talking about. Is because it feels different than some of the other auto rifles. It feels definitely different. I like the fact that when they bring in weapons that don't feel like reskins, that's not a reskin weapon. Submachine gun, manual, you agree, it's pretty good also. You throw like a take-in spec or a minus spec on it, it's pretty good in Reckoning. Also, the other good weapon is the freaking scout rifle, Night Watch. I like that. Night Watch feels like Mida Legendary. Legendary version of the Mida multi-tool. It's pretty good, and it's pretty good in Crucible too. So I recommend if you do get your hands on it, use it in Crucible. It's pretty good. That overflow perk is pretty sweet. I like it because I guess if you pretty much run over special or heavy ammo, it pretty much puts more ammo into the weapon. So that's a pretty sweet perk. So if you're like blasting something with your secondary, and you know you run out of secondary, and then you run over a freaking green, next thing you know, your primary is gonna have a shitload of ammo in it. Kind of reminds me of Delirium, but they overflow, which is pretty good. That's a pretty good weapon too from Gambit. I would grind for that one. That one's pretty good, that machine gun. And it's ARC, so you'll be able to use it next week if you have it. So,
yes.
another weapon next week you can use. So, everything. I don't know. I just reading the TWAB today. I thought that they would do a little bit more for this ARC week. I thought there would be like something, they would throw in there. I don't know. Maybe I was expecting a little bit more.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting a little more as well.
Still don't know what's going on with that last exotic that's not popping up.
Oh yeah, the Arbalist.
Yeah, so that's another thing. Nobody's got it, so all waiting for that shoe to drop also.
But yeah, they haven't said anything about the that one exotic quest that's coming in with the the Revelry. Is it this or Arc Week? It's like somewhere between there. Supposedly that there's that one exotic weapon that's coming out with the quest as well. Can't wait to see what weapon they bring with that.
Yeah. Well, we got a couple of things as a clan on the calendar. Me and Icy have been messing each other and stuff like that. We're going to try to do is not this Saturday, but the following Saturday, we're going to try to go for Riven's Bane for the Flawless, Petra's Run. So we're going to look to try to get a fire team on a Saturday, try to get that done. And then, like Icy said, that following Saturday, we're going to do the tournament. And the way that we're going to do the tournament this time is we're going to set a time. Icy's going to come up with the time, and then basically put it on band, have people hopefully see the time in there, wherever they're from, put it as an event, so that it tells them what time it is instead of, you know, constantly putting it on band. You know, it's at this time at, you know, Eastern PM, you know, where people said, oh, you didn't put PM. And I'm like, oh my God, why would I not put PM or AM? Nobody's going to do it at AM anyway, but, you know, at least they'll be up there and they can see the time and know when the time is. And then that's when we're going to start. And whoever's online are going to be the people we choose from and stuff like that. If you're late to the party, you're going to be on the sub list. So we're going to go with it. We're not going to have that hour delay waiting for people. It's not going to happen this time. So like Icy said, if we get 4 teams, great. If we get 6 teams, that would be amazing. But we're going to do it this time. We're going to choose the teams based on the people that are there and are ready to get the thing going. And then hopefully it'll go quick enough to where is that we don't have people basically got to go to bed overseas. So it's going to cut out all the wait time. So that was the only disaster about last time, is that people were jumping on when they felt like it. They had jobs, that, you know, came late. Listen, it's going to be whoever's on, whoever wants to be in it. That's great. Make sure you have your Gamut Prime outfits. Start grinding now. I recommend you start grinding now because those perks are very helpful if you're going to be doing Gamut Prime. So I recommend that everybody go get, if you want to be a collector, go get your collector suit. You could send the big giant blocker. Basically, the giant blocker is the best perk about the giant blocker is that he tethers. So if you're in your super and you're going, because it happened to me, I witnessed it. I went to throw a Nova Bomb at him, and he took me right out of my super. So, you know, people say, oh, he's easy to put down. Yeah, he might be easy down, but if he hits you with a tether, you're going to lose your goddamn super. So be aware of that. So, you know, having somebody on your team that can send over a giant blocker might be very helpful. The sentry is very helpful. Having that resilience and recovery when you're in the well of light is needed, because when you're in that well of light, you're taking a shitload of damage. So that is, is recommended. Hirsch is asking if it's regular Gamut. No, it's going to be Gamut Prime, Hirsch. So you're going to need those suits. So start doing Gamut Primes, do the bounties, go to the Gamut guy, grab the bounties for the upgrade so you can upgrade your synthesizer, and then keep working on doing Reckoning and Gamut Prime, and you'll eventually get the top tier, which is Notorious armor. And the armor is pretty much, you know, once you put in those things, those motes, you pretty much can get your whole armor sets by just running it 5-6 times. And the duplicates are not too much, so normally if you need something, it'll be given to you, so which is a good thing. It's not like, oh man, I need the bond, and you're doing 50 million matches of Reckoning and you're not getting the bond. It's just get yourself a good fire team, people that are on the same level. If you have to do tier 1, go on band, ask somebody to help you do tier 1. I've helped a lot of people through Reckoning, everything. I enjoy it, so that's why I don't mind helping anybody do it, because I have a lot of fun with it. But
Yeah,
get
I
those
see that.
get those outfits. Yeah, get those outfits. Hey, dude, there's nothing to do in this game. I'm sorry. I enjoy doing it, so it's killing shit. You know me, Icy. I like to kill shit. So
Yep.
so it's up my alley. So I lived in Archon's Forge in D1. So that are still playing Destiny and everything. I met them in Archon's Forge a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but you know, if you're gonna grind for it and you get those extra perks, it definitely helps your teammates, and that can be the difference. So I recommend you start grinding. So
Yeah, I'm kind of hyped to see the outcome of this tournament.
yeah, me too. I'm not gonna lie. I had a lot of fun. And Manuel, listen, you won, and it was a good matchup. I just hated the fact that I didn't have my whole team. And no disrespect to anybody that helped me base Manuel's team. It just kind of sucked that one guy fell asleep, the other guy had to go to sleep, and I'm scrambling to pick people up that were on teams that didn't make the final, and I have to use them to complete the tournament. I just think that if this time around, if everybody gets on at the time that they're supposed to get on and we get it started, then we can get through the matches, and then everybody will be a part of it and they can experience everything that we went through in a positive way. So
Yep. But yeah, definitely, it's gonna be fun, and hopefully everybody has their armor, because it will help out a lot, like you said. So you guys got to start grinding.
yeah. Hey, Hirsch. Hirsch says that people got to make a commitment to stay. He's right. He's definitely right. It's just that if you think about like mine and Icy's first match, it didn't start until an hour later.
Yep.
Because I was waiting for somebody to be on my team. One guy lives out in Seattle. He said that he had to work at a certain time, and by the time he got on, it was like 11 o'clock my time, East Coast time. So that didn't help. So I think what Webb supposed was, hey, this is the time. If you're on, you're a part of it. If you're not on, then we'll consider you a sub if you jump on later. If somebody drops off, we'll consider you a sub. Because some people do work and stuff like that, that's fine. But get it going at the time that we post. Get the teams chosen up. We get the teams, and then we start the tournament. We already have a schedule laid out. Everybody faces everybody, whether it's going to be 4 teams or 6 teams. Hopefully we get 6, and then we go from there, and we start it on time. Because if we start it on time, I think everybody will hang in there, and they won't be jumping off and saying they got to go to sleep, or or they got something that they got to do. So yeah, Hirsch, I agree. Yeah, people have to be committed to doing this, and hopefully from the last one they had fun with it and they don't mind. So
Yep.
everything. Just make sure that people understand that, hey, it's going to be from just say 7 o'clock to 12 o'clock. So if you want to be a part of this, then know the time, and everything. So because what did we finish at, like 1 in the morning, East Coast about? So
yeah,
that 1 hour probably cost us, till 12 o'clock. So. Yeah, so if we do that, I think we'll be all right. If we get everybody, we just got to keep posting and keep getting everybody.
I put the post up. I put the post up with the date, so at least this way in advance, if they want or they need to take a day off, then they'll be able to do that. I think that'll be the best way. At least this way, they already know in advance and say, okay, what, my job requires me 2 weeks notice, whatever. So. Hopefully we see a lot of people on the next one too.
Well, I think there's a few people in the clan that do work on Saturdays that are already happy that you got that date out now and they could take off.
Yeah.
So, and everything. So I'll do what I did the last time. I'll send messages through PSN, just letting everybody know the date, and hopefully they'll be on at that time, and then we grab people and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I like Bree helped me. She got somebody that was interested in it, and the guy joined the clan, and seems like a really good guy. So if anybody has people that are interested in Gambit and they want to do something like this, then recommend them to join up on the clan and say, hey, we do these things. So
Yep.
In some ways, it's easier to search for
so
a unified
it'll be a lot of fun. I think the Prime one will be a little bit chaos, but it'll be a lot of fun chaos.
I think this one we really are gonna start cursing each other out. But yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited.
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I was calm that whole night. The only thing that irritated the shit out of me was the people, like,
I lost a piece of
not
myself.
being available. That's the only thing that upset me that whole night was, the commitment, like her said, that people were not, they said, yeah, they were going to be there, but they weren't there,
Well,
That
we
hurt me.
yeah, and we luckily we got rid of two that unfortunately had to do that, and it's just when you commit to something and then say, oh, when you commit to something and then later on you just didn't want to do it because you don't have the proper gear, it's like, come on, like, you had time to get gear, and even if you didn't have gear, because we had Insomniac. Insomniac wasn't even up to level 650, and she still joined. She's big props to her too, because she did come through, and she did awesome.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just when you commit yourself, be committed.
That was the only problem with the whole thing, and everything, and people not knowing the time, which was ridiculous. Constantly on band, everybody's like, "Oh, what time is it gonna be?" It's like, yo, dude, do you read the posts that people put out? Like, go through. The funniest was somebody said that I didn't put PM. Like, what the fuck are you reading? I'm sorry. Like, what the hell? I've always put PM and I put EST, meaning Eastern Standard Time. You know what I mean? It's like, I can't understand people. They make it goddamn excuses and they try to blame it on you, meaning me. And I'm like, what are you freaking, what the hell are you reading?
Gonna have to put in military time.
Yeah, gonna have to.
Yeah.
No, listen. As long as IC puts it up as an event, it should tell them the time where they are.
Yeah,
So
it automatically
that it's
compensates for it.
Yeah. So, and Toxic makes a good point. There's a few people in this clan that they're not even on band, or they don't even look at band or whatever. So, I sent out, through PSN, I sent out an invite to people that didn't respond and stuff, and it worked. I got a handful of people and stuff like that, but so see what happens. Hopefully they'll see the post and they'll accept, and then they know it's the time, and they know when's the date and everything like that. So, and we won't have the problems that we have. And I think, like I said, Webb made a great point. Let's just draft the teams from the people that are on at that time, and then we decide whether it's 4 teams or 6 teams.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to wait for people to jump on, oh, I'm on my way. And that's like an hour later, It's just it's not fair to everybody else, is what I'm saying. We're all on at the right time, and we're waiting, and it's not fair that you're an hour away because you got something that's better to do, and everybody else is waiting for you. So you got to take that into consideration. The people are waiting for you. For you to say, hey, I'm an hour away or whatever, you're holding up everybody else's fun time, And that's why I was upset about everything, is that there was people that did that, and they weren't considered it. So now it's getting to a point where we're not going to wait for them. Sorry, you'll be put on a sub list. When you get there, you get there. So.
But yeah, so hopefully we got a good we got a good amount of people to join us up. Like if we could have 6 teams like we did last time, that'd be awesome.
Yep. Yep. That's what we're striving for. So hopefully, you know, people see it and they commit to it, and then they know, hey, you know, I got to be on it like this time, and to be a part of it. Because I think if they're not a part of it, I think they're missing out on something. And I'm not going to say that they're foolish or anything like that, but it was fun. It really was fun, and it's a clan thing. I got to meet a couple of people that I never gamed with before, and I thought now I'm gaming with them. So it brings people together, and you can make friends out of it, and you know, basically, I thought it was good, and I learned a few things from it also. So I thought it was good. Like I said, Bree brought in somebody to join the clan, and he seems like a good guy and everything, and he was really good at the game. So, you know, it's only a good thing. It shouldn't be a negative thing. You should really, even if you're not in love with Gambit, just try it anyway. You know, have a good time with it.
Yeah, if you've had bad experience with Gambit, that's probably because you were playing with a bunch of randoms. You're gonna be playing with clan mates. We're gonna be having fun.
Mm-hmm. Jam the teabagger here. Like in a teabag everybody.
I don't recall teabagging anyone. I don't think I did that.
You made somebody quit.
That was funny.
For somebody. Not naming names.
Who, Outsider?
I didn't name the name. I'm taking my ball and going home. Because he teabagged me.
Oh, I heard he took 2 home that night.
Oh boy. Alright.
Let me stop.
No, what's the funniest thing? You know, Jam, we know you. You know, you know the guys in the clan. And I strum it up to that because Rhino, his own brother, I knew if he killed me, I was getting teabagged. So I made sure when he came over, I was killing his ass because he wasn't going to teabag me. But if he did it, I wouldn't be upset about it because I know. Because I game with Rhino. Rhino teabags everybody. He admitted it the other night. He's like, I teabag everybody. I'm like, yeah, I know. I seen you do it. So, and everything. But, yeah, you know, it's all fun. It's not to piss somebody off. I mean, you can't take it that way. And everything.
Yeah.
If you do it, then you got to say, well, next time he comes over, I'm going to get him. You know, that's all you got to do. And give him the teabag back or do an emote dance on him or something, you know. You know, it's all fun. Don't take it too serious. And for somebody to quit like that, I got to talk to them about it anyways. But still, you know, it's ridiculous. It's all fun.
Look, if I'm playing with randoms, I don't teabag unless they teabag me first. But if I'm playing with clan, I'm gonna teabag not because I think it's mean, but just because I think it's funny. That's it. Yeah. It's not a sign of disrespect. It's just playing around.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with you.
Uh-huh.
I'm with you.
You with me, Bree?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure.
It's okay, Bree. You suck as an invader.
I know. Actually, Waffles.
Bree. Yeah. Actually, Bree, you suck as an invader. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder who that was. Yeah.
Whatever Toxic wrote, I wrote, that's a box. Actually, I killed more than that person, Waffles.
I see. I think it was the last boss of the D2 campaign. I told Bree that.
What? What?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of trying to put up a post right now, trying to capture some of the things that we have said right
No,
now,
that's fine.
and trying to put it on the
That's
post. At least this way, everything is fresh and I don't have to worry about it later.
No, I just think that, if that time thing didn't happen, I think a lot of people would have been very happy and they would have enjoyed the experience that we had. It's just unfortunate that, just saying from my perspective, Alan had to jump off because he had to go to sleep because he was 17 hours ahead or whatever it is, 8 hours, that being in Europe. And then, I had one guy fall asleep, poor Pops fell asleep and everything. So, if these guys were on time and everything like that, like I said, and being considerate to the other people in the clan, and we would have started on time, we would have got it through, and we would have got to the final, and then, we would have knew, hey, everybody experienced it, everybody had a good time with it, and, there was no hang-ups in it. So this time I'm looking forward to it because I think we can get it right and start on time, get our teams, and just, hey, let's go have fun, and see who, see who's the last team standing.
We are honored to serve the city.
Yep.
Toxic says that in Gamma Prime he really relies on the Juton. So just letting you know, Icy.
No Jutons. No, I'm joking.
Icy finally got his.
I got mine, so we good. So Juton's
he's
on the
good.
list.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. So, and I honestly, I think for Gamma Prime you don't have to ban a weapon. I don't think you have to ban any weapons, to be honest with you. So, I don't know how you guys feel. If you want to run track the cannon, you can run track the cannon. It's not like how it is in regular Gamut and everything. So then, sleeper stimulant. I don't think there's not anything wrong with sleeper. So,
We should ban sidearms just because.
Ban swords.
yeah, maybe no swords and no sidearms this time.
And bows.
Maybe everybody will understand.
So then just to get it clear, just sidearms and bows.
Ban Manuel's Night Watch.
Yeah, Toxic said ban. Yeah, but you know
That's
what?
right, the Night
He's got the
Watch.
oxygen. He's got the oxygen now, Toxic.
Yeah,
so
but
he'll use
you
that
can
instead.
ban my night watch, but you
Yeah.
can't ban my oxygen.
Hey,
The only
Hey,
thing
the only-
the only thing you could ban is Manuel coming over.
hey, the only
No invading for Manuel.
seriously
That's
though,
not
the
fair.
one thing that I'm gonna ban from it, and I think we could all agree, is the OP weapon itself, the Edge Transit.
Oh boy. Always wanted one of those.
I can't get one to drop.
Yeah, I got a shitty RNG.
Alright.
I don't think my RNG is that good.
I love quick draw and snapshot on them. That's rule.
Yeah. RNG,
Cam, you got a
RNG.
Twitch?
A little bit.
Yeah. He's got a little bit of a twitch that keeps going.
For your
He's been
tea.
doing it for like. Oh, he wants to
boy.
be salty.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I think you might have to save that emote for Outsider when you kill him as an invader. Throw some salt on him.
Feared losing everything and having to start over. So I refused to think.
Toxic says
Manuel.
no matter what, no matter what he uses, it will find a way to piss him off. That's why I said, Toxic, let's just ban Manuel from being an invader. He can't come over. That's all. Yeah, I remember the time he came over against us the first time. Freaking with the spectral blades, he took us all out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yep. That's when I was
Here,
like,
Oh
Toxic's
yeah,
gonna
I
like
remember
this
that
one.
one. I
yeah,
remember
Toxic's
that
gonna
one.
like this
yeah,
one.
he got all of us on that one.
Hmm.
Waffles, look what I just wrote, Toxic.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay, guys. So anybody watching, anybody that's on, if you guys are interested into the Gambit Prime tournament, the post is up. So the post is up. So make sure that you guys go ahead and opt in for that. Okay, and like I put in the post, if you know that you want to do it and you really want to do it, but you can't take the day off of work and you're gonna be there late, then just put yourself down as a maybe, and we'll put you in as a sub. So at least that way, if, when you do come in, we just look at the maybe list and say, okay, yeah, he's wants to be in the game, so we'll go ahead and invite and send the invite to you. That's in case if we need you guys. Okay, but like we said before, we will be drafting that same day, and we will be playing the tournament that same day. So we're gonna start at 7:30 like we did last time. So I'm hoping it only takes a half hour in order for us to get our teams assembled. And once we do that,
started at 7. Started at 7 because we got to pick the teams. So we get 7:30 to start the tournament itself.
all
know
right.
what I mean?
So then we go ahead and do that. We'll start it at 7.
Yep.
Pick the teams, and whoever's there is the people that we're gonna pick, and whoever's not there, well, is gonna be in a sub.
Sub list.
But if for whatever reason, if you guys are really interested in, like, let's say, just something happened and you end up being late and you're like 15 minutes late, remember we're picking teams from 7 to 7:30. So you got from 7 to 7:30 to be there. If you're not there, then you're not getting picked and you're just being put on the sub list.
And that's 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
Yes,
1900
7 p.m.
PST.
Eastern.
PM, not AM.
M.
PM. Yeah.
PM.
And also everybody that's just listened to Icy, he's the clan founder leader. Ace Wonder Waffles is not the clan leader. Icy is.
Actually, Waffles, I've heard different.
I know. That's why I'm saying I am not the clan leader. He is.
Whatever you guys need,
Waffle's the clan leader now? What?
whatever you guys need, just remember that if I'm not there, you can always go to Waffles, and whatever needs you have, go to Waffles.
I'm so
Thanks,
confused.
Icy. Yeah, I think you just confused everybody on that one. Oh my God. Can I just be a player? Can I withdraw being an admin and just be drafted? I just want to see if I can get drafted pretty high. Please take me. Choose me. Funny.
Toxic's a little bit salty right now.
Yeah. No, not mountain times. There's no mountains here. No mountain time. If you're in the mountains, yodel. Yeah, but yep. So look forward to it. That's going to be April 20th. It's a Saturday. So everybody that's listening, please apply. Whether you're going to be a yes, a no, or a maybe. Would be really appreciated. Let's get a lot of people already committed so that people that are on the fence, they could say, oh, well, we got a lot of people, so maybe I should, do it. Especially people that haven't done it the first time. So hopefully it'll push them over and everything. So, all right, that's all I
Okay.
got this week. How about you, Ice?
Nope, that's it.
That's it?
Same for me.
Well, guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for joining up with us. It's been great, and we have been caught up on everything that we had to talk about. Now, like I said, guys, and like we said, like Waffle said too, just make sure you guys go in, apply in the post, and opt in for the tournament. I know it's gonna be fun, and I know we're gonna make a lot more new friends than what we did on the last one. Me personally, I had a lot of fun, so let's make that happen again.
Icy, the only thing I would say is that because some of these people don't look at the notification one, maybe on the regular chat you say, you put a little message saying.
No,
"Guys,
yeah,
please."
I was. It's
Yeah.
just
Okay.
want to make sure I had to edit it out because it's gonna be 6 Central, but 7 Eastern.
Yep, got it. All right, I guess I'm the first one to join. Okay, done.
Alright, guys, and with that, we will conclude tonight's Tower Talk,
Episode 9.
episode 9. Guys, thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any If you guys have anything to do or you guys want to do something, remember the admins are always here to help each other out or help you guys out with whatever you guys need. Alright? Don't be shy. If you don't say nothing, we can't help. Remember that. Alright, and it's usually customary for us to go out in a certain way, so whenever you guys are ready.
Ready?
Okay.
Ready?
On 3, Destiny out. What is it, Tower Talk out?
Oh.
Yeah, Tower Talk out, right?
Tower out.
Tower out, yeah, Tower out. Sorry. It's been like 3 weeks or something. Okay, so
Okay.
3. That's 1, 2, 3. Tower out.
Tower out.
Oh yeah, there you go. Make me the oddball.
See you guys next week.
Yeah, see you guys next week.